Trying to land your first job, or you're feeling unfulfilled in retirement, well, you may be asking yourself, where do I go from here?
Sometimes all you need is a little direction and some smart advice to get out of your rut and then get on the road to success.
So we lined up an all-star panel of life coaches to answer your questions and get you on the way. Valorie Burton is the author of Successful Women Think Differently. Gabrielle Bernstein is the author of May Cause Miracles. And Stefanie Ziev coaches professional clients every day. Good morning. Welcome to you all.
Good morning.
First of all, who is the kind of person who might need a life coach?
Well, typically it's someone who has a goal, they're moving towards a vision, but they know there are going to be some obstacles along the way. So they're looking at where am I now, where am I wanting to go, as opposed to therapy, which typically looks at where have I been and how can I get unstuck or overcome it.
Okay, so let's get started with Amanda. She's 20 years old. She's in the same position as a lot of students are. Let's check it out.
As I'm getting ready to graduate and entering a tough job market, what's the best way that I can separate myself from others and hopefully get that first job?
Well, Gabrielle, let's start with you. What would you say to Amanda?
Well, I think for Amanda, it's all about being authentic. I think what people really want these days is to feel your genuine truth come forward in whatever form. So whether it's in her resume, whether it's in a job interview, to be more real. In my bio, I write that I ride a unicycle, and people love to pick that up. So I think something that's really catchy will really get someone's attention.
And she's building her network right now, right, Stefanie?
The other thing in building the network is also to take advantage of going out and having some informational interviews. Being you is one thing. Understanding what a company is looking for, what qualities they're looking for is that in the ideal candidate, very important. So you can be curious and make your positioning statement based on the information you receive.
Okay, Valerie, let's take a look at the next one. This is 67-year-old Susan. She's a retiree from here in the New York area. Let's watch.
I know a lot of the baby boomers are now retiring or even forced to retire. How do you find a way to stay fulfilled even though you're no longer out there in the working world?
That's a question, Valerie, a lot of folks are asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really important question. You know, there's research that shows that men who've lived to age 95 on average work until they're 80 years old. So she's asking a really great question. We all long to do something that fulfills us. I think what she should do, because she's in retirement, is look back when she was a kid. What did she dream about doing? Because most people bury their dreams in their 20s and 30s as they're working. She has a chance now to do something perhaps that she never tried before, and she doesn't have to do it 40 hours a week.
All right, let's take a look at the next one. This is Dawn. She's in her 40s. She's looking to regain her self-confidence after experiencing a major life event.
I'm an actress whose career started off with some momentum, but I hit a real stumbling block when I was diagnosed with 2 forms of cancer. I'm a survivor, but my self-esteem took a real hit as a woman and an artist. How can I jumpstart my best self?
Gabrielle, why don't you take that one?
I think for Dawn, it's about really coming back into a new perception of herself and really allowing herself to put a lot of emphasis and time into self-care and really rejuvenating her inner spirit, her health, and her overall perception of who she is. And now it's about coming out stronger, not trying to be who she was, but being a new person with so much growth.
Stefanie, agree with that real quick?
I agree with that, and I also feel that it's about, she already answered the question, what would I do if my life depended on it? And you can bring that into any scenario. What would I do if my life depended on writing this book, on loving my husband, on being with my kids? She already has this life experience to touch into. She can take that into how to jumpstart.
She's been through the worst. She survived it, and she's come out stronger on the other side. Ladies, thank you so much. Gabrielle Bernstein, Valorie Burton, Stefanie Ziev, thank you all.